There is no exact line to market, no checklist that takes you beyond the definition of superstar. It's a status you earn with time, performance, and consistency. Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
Yeah, and this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024 at quarterback, Josh Allen.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball, but he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback. His defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Quincy Williams in there for the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On third down, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Bills first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's got it inside the 5. And the Bills are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Allen going to keep it on his own read. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. Hook. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's third and goal. They'll run. It's Cook. And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. And touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. Leading them out, it is their rookie quarterback from your alma mater, Greg, University of Miami.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. And if he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Got it. Ready? From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 6.
19 Chargers.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. TJ Sanders there to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll try to run for it with Hall. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Seven Pirates.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got the first down and more than that. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
60 Everett. Ready. 18 Cardinal. Go.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down, New York.
19, 18.
And out of the gun, he'll throw. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
23 more yards.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and goal.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's got to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
So we'll get a second and goal when we return. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2 as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Ready.
With the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, Jets. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Jets come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pickup of 8 out to the 33-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing now, Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, throw here for Allen. Has his man, it's Samuel. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Man in motion is Coleman. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again is Allen. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, it's Allen. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Bills will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Jets offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
79 Broncos. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to be third down.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19, 18. Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 70.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. Allen going to give it to Cook. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
21 yards.
They get 21 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On first and 10, it's Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And goal to go.
Here's Cook. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
The tackle made at the
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. From the gun, here is Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. Let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Bills will get out in front, 17-7. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts First and 10.
Got it. Ready? Set up. 60 yards. Go.
They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Jets first down. First and 10 at the 47.
To the air now on first and 10. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he would say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
Now, faking the give. The open man is Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
First and 10 at the 20.
First and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Here's a second and 12.
Here we go, here we go. Yep.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
Jets.
Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
Back to 6. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, New York. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Jets are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Jets 14.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, this is strong. Whoa! And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin right here in the Sunshine State. It's the Bucs at home to take on the Minnesota Vikings. And this is Baker Mayfield. He's going to locate Chris Godwin. That's a gem. Back right corner of the end zone. Touchdown. The Bucs continue their winning ways. They move to 9-4 with the victory here. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they host the Tennessee Titans. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 52 yards, touchdown. This one's at halftime, and it's the Chiefs with a 17-9 halftime lead. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is Cam Skattebo. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. This one is at halftime, and it's the Giants with the lead at the half. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The drive begins with a run by White. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Down at the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
60 by 6, 60 by 2.
They'll look to throw. He'll get that to Wilson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 4.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got room past the 35. He's going to have the Jets 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
That is caught left side by Taylor.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man complete to Wilson. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Jets.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
On the handoff, it's White. And And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. TJ Sanders there to make the play.
Ready, set.
So, just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Catch made, right side by Wilson. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Cougar 19. Hurt.
Here's a give up the middle with White. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Now he takes off. He elects to go down to the ground and give himself up.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Back to throw. That one taken in by Mitchell. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Braylon Allen, touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Jets move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Coleman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Bills, 1st down.
Now Allen on 1st down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
The offense retains possession.
Here's Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
16-yard line.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. In motion, Shakir. The fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. And the Bills are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
More yards.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run with Cook, and he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. 2nd touchdown for him in the game, number 14 on the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
21.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Jets offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready? Come on, come on.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Ready? 1960 Maverick. 60 back.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another Jets first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, New York.
They'll look to throw again. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. From the 31, here comes a second and a yard.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals.
Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Hey, pass. Let's go.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
And this is what happens when your offensive line and your back are in sync and on the same page. Great job by the O-line distorting the defense at the point of attack, and then the running back understanding where that hole is, hitting it full speed, brings up a fresh set of downs.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's now second and
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
The Buffalo crowd being heard before third down.
70 Timberwolves. Rig alert, rig alert.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he will score again. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, Jets. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Point after, coming up here. It's up and good. And the Jets have taken a 4-point advantage.
Bills 24.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, this is strong. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's to Kincaid once again. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go. This is fourth down. He'll try and throw for it with Allen. And he's going to have the Bills first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
And the Bills first down.
One more time going up top with Allen. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Allen going to throw again. A pass caught right side by Coleman. Now 2nd and 4. Throwing again is Allen. That's to the right side and incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. Third down coming up.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got...
And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Garrett Wilson and the Jets offense now heading back onto the field. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Now, faking the give. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
Wilson, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Okay, ready.
Here's 2nd down.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 70.
They'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Ready, break.
To go.
Let's go now. 19, Charger, 19.
He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Kennedy line, Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory. Allen down to an 8, and that should do it. So it's a win here for the Bills, and it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year.
Who's ready for some December football? Hi, everyone. Scott Hanson here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 14. Some big games to get to. We start in Buffalo. The Bills at home to take on the New York Jets. And this is Josh Allen. Touchdown from 20 yards away. The Bills had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Justin Fields. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Rams wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's Jackson Dart, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Giants win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hanson. Good night from all of us at EA Sports. The temperatures are dropping, but the intrigue is heating up. Hi, everyone. Scott Hanson here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 15. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin in Santa Clara. The Niners at home to take on the Denver Broncos. And this is Christian McCaffrey. He's going to take it in, 18 yards away. It's a touchdown. The 49ers keep their playoff hopes alive. They move back to 500 at 7-7 with the win. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And it's Josh Allen. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Bills win their second straight as they get the victory here. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And here's the Chiefs wideout. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me, and they don't. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Chiefs are getting hot. It's a third straight win, and they take this one in style. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hanson in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports.